Guys, you can. The wings have been taken away. Okay, now freestyle that. Freestyle. Joel, this is a bit... Joel, well done. Kurt, a bit more.
I am Senior Curriculum Deviser and Movement Coordinator here at the school. I call it Queens, just to shorten it up a bit. I took over this role when a good friend of mine, Lindsay Rusk, had a devastating accident. We were at Blackpool ball dancing finals and someone tied her laces together. She got up, do the rumba, fell over, broken knees, both of them. She's had them replaced now with PVC. But it's not the same, is it, for a dancer? So she had this job, and the job opened up for me, and I just filled the space. I started off doing theatre in the community with addicts, and we'd just find somebody on the street, and we'd get them together, and we would dance with them. We'd dance with them, we'd dance at them, we'd make them dance. And I mean, I'm not saying we cured anything, I'm not saying that we stopped them being addicted to substances, but they found a new substance, and that was dance, occasionally. And after that, I used to just compete in minor championships and work my way up. And as I say, when Lindsay lost this job, well, that was a perfect crevice, wasn't it, for me to just... We do have some prestigious talent here. I mean, I like to take on sad cases, tragic cases, cases where someone don't have a single dancing bone in their body, but I take them on and I just sort of whittle that bone into a dancing shape. Not literally, metaphorically.
That's good, Joel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you're just flexible. I mean, like me, I mean, I'm not even getting above my waist. Can you get above your waist? Give me a kick. Yeah, look at that. When I decided that I wanted to study, you know, the rhythmic arts, you know, to a very extreme degree like we do here, you know, I searched out programs and wanted to take the very best. And so I looked online, the internet, which is a great resource.
Really
I don't know if you've tried that, but you can find a lot of things on there. And, you know, I went to this, have you heard of this, Joe? It's called Google. I wanted to go to some place that the Queen endorsed.
Yeah.
And so I typed in the Queen's favorite dance schools into that Google. And sure enough, the Queen's Academy of the Central East Rhythmic Arts is what popped up, you know. And so I just said, let's try it. Let's send in an application. And, you know, here I am.
I was bullied a lot as a child. I would often come home with bloody noses and ripped clothing. And, well, my parents couldn't afford martial arts classes, so they gave me dance lessons because they thought that might help me protect myself. In a way it did. I could aggressively plie. No one wanted to get within range of my legs in case I am.
Because I don't know if you can tell from him sitting down, but I mean, he's got a reach, you know, about 1 kilometer long. Yeah, I mean, see, like, I mean, that's a good, yeah. That can really be used as a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. I love dance too much. I was at the local library using the internet. We had no computer at home. And I saw that someone was flipping through various websites, and one of them was a dance video. And so I went back through his history when he was done and followed the link on the video to the academy. And that's how I came to know of the academy and want to come here. Curtis is the first person to directly address me in class, and so I knew that there was something special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I said, I mean, I went right up to you, Joel, and I said, hey, you,
Yeah.
where are you from?
I said Canada.
Yeah, you said Canada.
Yeah.
I knew where it was. I mean, it's just right north of us, you know, back in the States. Yeah. One thing that you see straight away about a person is talent. And I tell you, Joel, look at him. Take a good look at him. He oozes talent. I mean, it's all over him. God, you know, I look at him and I just get jealous, you know? I mean, it's like, how can one guy be blessed by the good Lord with all of this? I mean, he has got the dancer's physique. I mean, obviously, I don't have that physique, so I'm with a little bit of a disadvantage. And so I saw him, you know, just oozing all this ooey gooey talent, and I said, I'm gonna be friends with him. And then sure enough, we just connected on a, you know, psychological level.
This is nice. Cut to the chorus. Training. We start off with some warm-ups. As I said, I've got some quite unusual methods. Have I been at a training academy? No, I haven't. I'm not saying that I bought my qualifications off the internet. I'm not saying I did. But such credentials are available for £12.99, not including post and packaging. Depends what you think about credentials, really. Is it important in the dramatic arena? No. You don't see Billy Elliot. Okay, I know he's a fictional character, but you don't see Billy Elliot go on stage, start singing, "Electricity burns inside of me. Oh, excuse me, where are your credentials?" He says, "I'm from the north and I dance." All right, so make sure we keep them pointing towards the eyes at all times, and we'll see how that affects your movement. All right, boys. Okay, warming up. So we start slow.
Miss Carrie Ann likes to employ something that you know, I've heard described as guerrilla technique, where basically she just throws a whole bunch of stuff at us and sees how we respond to it. You know, it reminds me a lot of you know, if somebody just walked up to you and said, "Hey, you're this, be this." She's a stern woman. I mean, if there's anything that I find fault with in her styles, is I just wish that she paid me a little more attention, to be quite honest. But overall, I think that she gets the job done, and I believe in her techniques. I believe that, you know, if I follow her way and her method, you know, I could be a great dancer up there with some of the best in the world, like the, you know, the Biebers and the Spearses that really have revolutionized this industry.
Let's do a little brief activity I like to call Run the Risk. Okay? Riskiest thing you've ever done, Joel?
I've smoked. I know that sometimes what she does might seem a little unorthodox, but there's method there. There's a purpose. At first she was my teacher, and still is, but she can also be very familiar, like friendly even, and she gets very personally connected with her students. Kurt is really larger than life, and I've kind of learned much from shadowing him and trying to take in, but I find that there are things that I can do that he can't. I try not to highlight these things to him, but they're there. I'm fairly flexible, and it's something that he doesn't always have the best luck with. I can hear him straining sometimes, and I just wish that I could open him up a little more.
Right, boys. The thing is this. Joel, you've been doing well. Kurt, less said for you, the better. Kurt and Joel, they are funny ones. Couple of Yanks, come over here, come into the country thinking they're all that, Thing is, in America, they don't have a great tradition for dancing, do they? Elvis, he couldn't dance. That was more actions, you know. Sesame Street, that's from America. Don't see any dancing on that, do you? The Cosby Show, no, not even tap dancing on that. What else from America? KFC, that's just chicken. At the school at the moment, it is tense, I won't lie to you. It is tense at the moment. We've got finals coming up, got an external examiner coming in to just examine things and examine the boys and the girls. We've got boys and girls here on a 80-40 ratio. So they have to present a piece inspired by a war. And that doesn't have to be, I mean, that could be, a metaphysical war, like a war of emotions, or Vietnam. The final performance is in 2 days. Please. And you're not doing very well. And I've said to you before, boys, the only way to pass is to pass together. Major and minor, ebony and ivory, dog, cat, up, down, black, white.
We're really trying though, Miss Carrie Ann.
We are.
Not hard enough. I spoke to the principal. She's not happy. She's not happy at all.
Maybe you could be my shadow, and I could be the major and you could be the minor. I don't normally would do it the other way, but maybe if we did that, then maybe she'd...
Well, I mean, you know what I'm going to say to that, Joel. I'm going to say that just doesn't make physiological sense. I mean, how am I going to be the shadow of you? You know, because your shadow's bigger than you, right? I mean, so it just seems like a bunch of hooey, if you ask me. I mean, I'm going to be totally honest, Joel. I don't really know what you're saying here.
All you ever do is talk.
Well,
you don't do anything. You wait for me to give all my ideas, and then you choose one, and then you take all the credit for it.
I've been nothing but good to you, and I've sat still as I've gotten little attention in class, and you have been getting all the good stuff. And here I am supposed to go out on my own and create this career for myself, and I'm not getting any instruction.
You can take it. You can take all her instruction. You can just have her. I don't want her anymore. I don't want it.
Boys will be boys, and thing is about dancing boys is they're quite different to normal boys. You know, normal boys have a bit of fisticuffs in the street, get it sorted straight away, you know, kicking the nuts, punch in the face, Chinese burn. Dancing boys are different. They have to have a little chat, they email each other, send little love notes. Sometimes they'll leave little presents for each other in the drawers and stuff like that. They're all very lovey-dovey, you know. I'm not saying they're gay, that's not what I'm saying, but they just are very different to normal boys. And I am very much in the role of the Wendy to their lost boys. We're just going to do a little counselling session, sort things out, just air their differences, and hopefully we'll leave them hand in hand at the end. But just not in a gay way, you know, just friends, dancing friends. So we're going to start with a little thing that I like to call compliments to the chef, all right? It's got nothing to do with chefs, nothing to do with food, but we're just going to give each other a little compliment, all right? So, Joel, dig deep. Something you like about Kurt.
It's related to food.
That's fine. It works well, doesn't it?
I like your lunches, and you share them with me.
I mean, it's true. I do. You know, because I want them to try new things.
Kurt, have a think. Something about this fella that you like.
Well, I mean, aside from the obvious, which is his.
Oh yes.
His
thighs.
Yeah, that wasn't what I was gonna say, but he does have nice thighs. I guess what Joel just has the spirit about him that I really admire. This exuberance and passion that I find somewhat infectious.
You're not infectious though, are you, Joel? Okay, Joel, can you hold your hand out, please? Take that compliment. And tuck it away somewhere. That's it. Close to your heart. Now, hold your hands out, boys. Do we think we can make up now?
Yes, I do. I think I can put this behind me, Joel.
I think I can too.
Good! Well then we're sorted, aren't we? Off you go, Kirk. Lovely.
I am just, I'm flying right now. I'm on cloud 9. I'm 10 feet above Sunday. I don't know what to say. I mean, woo! You know, it's crazy. We did great. I don't know how it happened, but it went wonderful. Just wonderful. I don't know if you saw it or not, but basically we rocked the house. Our hips were thrusting and our feet were just floating. Yep. Like pillows over top of the water or something like that.
Beautiful. I talked to Carrie Ann afterwards, and she had a lot of good things to say. She's a bit hard on us, but she had some good stuff.
I was down in the dumps, but Joel, you went and had that talk with her. She basically told him in the middle of that talk they had that we made it. We're on to the second year. I mean, what are you going to do, Joel? I mean, during your summer break in the future?
I have an opportunity to do more specialty courses, intensives, you could say, with Carrie Ann. Very intense. Very one-on-one.
Yeah, that sounds good. Me personally, I'm thinking about auditioning a little over the summer. I mean, you just need a little work experience sometimes. I saw that Shrek's happen, open auditions, and I don't know. I always really respected that show.
You want to be the donkey?
Yeah, donkey. I'm Donkey Shrek. Right?
That's good.
That is good. I mean, I've been working on it. I think I might have a chance at one of them roles. Donkey! I'm Donkey Shrek. We are going to go our separate ways over the summer, but I think we're going to keep in touch. You get to a point with somebody where, it sounds corny, but they complete you. And I think Joel is my other half. I love you, buddy.
I love you too.
That was I'm sorry, I have to start again. Litter Pickers Anonymous award. I'm sorry.
Do the ghost again. Look how rock hard that core is. He ain't moving a lick. I ain't touching nothing but solid rock there. You know, girl? She'll come into your room at night.
I've never done a handstand before. I'm so excited.
Hey, Shrek! Shrek is donkey. I'm the donkey, Shrek.
Oh, go away, donkey.
Maybe that's Tim.
Is my Peter coming out?